Oh, yes! Back to my favorite part of making Woodsounds flutes. This terrible method of inlaying is a pain in the neck. It's only done in very specific cases. In this case, we're having to modify our original plan, which was for the maple to provide a strong contrast between the Cocobolo and the malachite. The problem is that Cocobolo has a super high content of deep red oil in it, which would stain the maple when cleaning the flute later on before applying the finish. We need a non-porous material that won't absorb this oil in order to achieve this desired contrast. And by far the best one we have is this black veined whitestone, which will also provide a little bit of texture with those black veins. Very cool. The reason this process is so tedious is because we're looking for a result that is so clean and tight that by the end of it, you can't even tell that these rings are made out of a bunch of little pieces. Even though the mill is super smooth and precise, it is operated by hand. So the result is gonna rely completely on how well our hands and our eyes work together. It's a machine that takes all your focus. Oh, it's so fun looking at Brent working on this beast of a belt sander. He just makes it look so smooth and calm and easy. But in reality, I have plenty of experience with it by now, and I do have to confess, it's a little terrifying every time that I have to use it. What happens is that as you're approaching that belt, you're thinking, okay, just touch that thing lightly, gentle, careful, just like. And what I'm not realizing is that I'm actually holding the flute gently and lightly instead of grabbing onto it. And then that belt will grab onto the flute and throw it out of your hands into the wall. It's happened, yes.
Wow.
Another good day, Badu.
Yeah.
I feel like we're
Tired today.
very tired.
Yeah, we did good work though. I got 2 of the repairs finished. I've got one more that's a little more complex I need to do.
Yeah.
Felt great about the other repairs. It turned out super. Absolutely super.
Yeah.
And I went ahead and got the inlays done, new shoulders put on.
Yeah.
I was actually aiming for darker shoulders, but I'm kind of liking the lighter ones now.
You were a little bummed when you ended up putting them in.
Well, I was expecting a lot more like this,
Yeah.
but you don't know what's inside the wood exactly. I mean, you try and figure it out, but
Yeah.
how you glue it up matters.
I think it's going to be very interesting.
I do too. I think, well, I mean, like this, you got so much cream here. I think it's going to pull it all through really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm loving the white lines on it.
Yeah, me too.
I think those turned out great.
Yes.
So tomorrow we'll sand her up and get finish on it. We were hoping to get these flutes tuned today, but that's going to be tomorrow.
Partly it's because you're going to start teaching me how to tune, so.
Yeah, and these aren't done voicing yet. They still need work done on the embouchure hole and finish cleaned out of them. Dude, what you did today looks epic.
Yeah. Yesterday I was a little concerned. I was not loving the look of the flute. Now it's a different story.
Yeah.
Now I'm loving it.
The thing about it that is just so amazing to me is that as the whole time we were working this, I felt like the malachite was so bright.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, dude, do we really need this bright malachite like this?
Yeah.
But now that it's at this stage sanded, it doesn't feel that way at all.
Yeah. Especially like this is very properly sanded. Well, I got here like at 7 a.m. and I wish I had taken a little bit of video of the in process in between. Forgot completely about it. Yeah, but I'm gonna fix this because when this was pretty much done, you did mention that ideally this can be thicker and also a little longer. Yeah. And then we talked about some cool new design touches. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. But I do believe that the malachite on the inside, I think it's going to look more dramatic number one, shorter, but also bigger around.
Yeah.
Because I think that'll accentuate these curves that you get because of the roundness of the head.
Yeah. But yeah, making the mouthpiece ended up taking me so long because the transfer tube, I was working by myself in the morning and it went very well. But I ended up making one that was a little too small. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm really liking it now.
Sweet. Have another great day tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that tomorrow we're gonna also start tuning these earlier in the day because you recommend to be fresh.
I think so, Paul.
Yeah, to start learning the tuning.
The tuning can be so confusing at first.
Yes.
Because there's different parameters that do different things. There's 3 different things that affect the pitch of the note on a particular hole. Yeah. And balancing those 3 things is tuning for me now. That is, getting the right note is one thing, but getting the right note with holes that are small enough and into the upper octaves easily and exactly how you want to, getting those kinds of things is another story.